It is whack-a-mole.
I feel like I won The Price is Right. I'm so excited.
This is the vibration is right.
Thank you. Okay, give me a second. All right, so we speak about having it all, which is great.
We never speak about having it all.
Well, being able to have it all.
We never speak about being able to have it all.
No?
You want wanted and unwanted?
No. Okay, let me clarify. Maybe you can help me because you could read my vibration. Okay, I have a business, and in the middle of my business, in terms of wanting to encourage more financial stability, I also got another job. So both are really great, except I feel some hesitation with presenting my business to this job.
So when you feel hesitation, what's that emotion? What's the emotion of hesitation? Put more descriptive words around that, emotional words around that.
I feel as if I'm fearful to say what I do because they pay me. So in the event it's not good, does that make sense?
Well, when you feel fear, what's that telling you? It's telling you that the way you're looking at something
is not accurate.
Is not a vibrational match to who you really are and what you really want. And
right.
so it's highlighting contradiction in your vibration.
Yes.
Now, you don't have to evaluate the rightness or the wrongness of anything. Mm-hmm. All you have to say is, contradiction in my vibration is not allowing me to rise to the level of what's in my vortex, so what's in my vortex can't flow easily to me. Right. So you've just got to do one thing. You've got to talk to yourself. You've got to talk that fear down.
Okay.
That's a good one. You've got to talk the resistance down, which is the same thing as talking the allowance up.
Okay.
So make an effort here to talk that resistance down.
I don't have to figure it out right now?
Really good. That's general. Mm-hmm. Try to get a little more specific and see if you can.
Things will unfold as they should?
General still, maybe a little more specific, still feels good. Give us some more.
If I follow what feels good, everything will work out with my
really good.
company?
Still general, but feeling really good, and the vibration's clearing up. And the thing is, the more the vibration clears up, then the more specific ideas flow to you that are also clear. Okay. So keep making the general statements and see if some more specific ones float in that fit.
Okay. So if this company presented itself, then clearly it is supportive of my ultimate goal with my business?
All right, now how did that feel?
It felt better.
It felt better than it did before, but you're still a little unsure.
Yeah.
So step back into a little more general statement and shore yourself up again. Maybe this is as far as I need to go right now. Feels pretty good. They're good people. They're nice people. I know they care about me. I know that they care about the general well-being of all of it.
Right.
It's probably going to work out just fine.
Right.
It wouldn't occur to me if it wasn't all right. Things are really good in this regard. Glad I had this conversation with myself. That's the work. That's the work. Okay. Aligning you with you is the only work.
Okay.
Because then what happens? See, at first, it feels like it's just you doing the work. It's you and you and you and you and you and you. But once you do it, then because your vibration is up there with the vibration of the vortex, then something occurs that you know is evidence of your alignment. Someone will say something, or something will unfold, or something will be especially obvious. And when it does, you'll feel that spark of recognition, of vibrational recognition, you say.
And so I am starting to feel that, which is really great. So do you just trust and continue through that process?
Well, think about what trust is. Trust is the feeling you get when you're in alignment.
Right.
So as you activate that feeling of trust, then there isn't anything to fear, because in a vibration of trust and faith and belief and knowing, it has to turn out the way you want it to. Right. But the refined sort of tricky part is to trust when there's not evidence.
Right.
But you don't need the evidence, because you've got the ability to find the alignment. That's what faith is. Faith is alignment when there's no current evidence. But you can't stand in faith very long without the evidence coming. Evidenceless faith cannot happen. If you hold consistent faith and belief in something, the evidence must follow. It is law. And if evidence isn't coming and coming quickly, then you're not doing what you think you're doing. Okay. You're not cleaning up your vibration. You're back and forth.
Now, question. How do you handle when you have other people's opinions, when that gets thrown into the mix?
Well, let's take an example of it and walk through it. For example.
I think I'm in a sales position. I don't sell directly, but I oversee sales. And so my management is very, I don't want to say pressure-oriented, but they're very sales-driven.
Yeah.
Where me, I'm a little bit more laid back, and things tend to just work out, so I'm a little bit less laid.
So you're doing vortex work, they're doing action work.
Right, so then it makes me second-guess myself when I feel like, oh, maybe I should be upset if something's, sales are down. And I'm pretty okay with it because I know how the universe works. So
well,
I kind of go
you want to
that.
say things like, I want to give it enough time to see. The masters of the world really were people that have figured out how to use alignment. Most of the world is living very mediocre lives in relationship to what they could live because they're depending upon their action to compensate for vibration that they haven't bothered to align. When you look at the greats, Esther saw a movie of Diana Railing the other night. Esther thinks she's the woman that probably The Devil Loves Prada movie was made from, but she was a marketing genius, and every word that came out of her mouth was in alignment. In other words, she did not allow herself to think the thoughts that were not in alignment. When she was interviewed and people wanted to know what she was talking about, she always spoke of what she was wanting, you see. Those who achieve greatness are always using the energy, whether they know that they are or not. They have found a way to align with what they are wanting.
Right.
So now let's go back to the question that you asked. How do I keep other people's opinions from messing up my energy? Right. So give us an example of an opinion that might do that.
So let's say a big event is about to occur, and so I handle it one way in terms of preparation, and then let's say my superior might say, well, why didn't you do this? And so then I feel like I second guess myself and I say, oh, is that how I'm supposed to do?
Okay, so in the middle of this, what is the emotion that you're feeling?
I feel terrible.
All right, so I don't feel good, so that lets me know what? While the attention of someone else has me focused in opposition to what I want and to what they want. So what is it that I want?
Right.
What is it that you want?
For things to work out.
And more specifically, what do you mean by that?
For the event to be a success.
All right, so I want the event to be a success. And so now when you focus, so this person has just caused you, this leader of a leader has caused you to focus on the idea of failure rather than the idea of success. It's logical that you would feel negative emotion.
Right.
And so now do you confront them with that right now? Well, that's not a very good idea.
No.
But what you want to demonstrate back is your belief in the success. And so now if you've been playing this game with yourself and you have your sea legs and you're in alignment, when someone says something like that, what you come back with is, this is just going to be wonderful, and I'm so excited about this. I can hardly sleep when I think about how wonderful it's going to be. We're really on the right track here. I really can feel that things are moving along well here. And as you say what you mean, and as you say what you want, you come into alignment. And one who's in alignment is more powerful than millions who are not. You see, everyone around you could be sort of negative about something, and you could be the only one standing in your power. And standing in your power, you can carry the vibration. That's why those leaders who are in alignment stand out the way they do, you see.
Right.
Most people are complaining about most things. That's why most people are not having a very good time as they are moving through life experience.
Right.
From our point of view, if you're not having a good time as you're moving through life experience, then you're going about it in the wrong way, because you're supposed to be having fun with all of this. So let's say you've had that contrasting experience. You thought you were pleasing this person, and now they are expressing something that makes you know that they're a little displeased.
Right.
So now you've got some contrast that's causing a rocket of desire. What do you think that rocket of desire is? Do I want to please this person with words right now? Do I want to please this person by uprooting my philosophy and changing my approach? Or do I want to please this person as best I can with words and energy and with the results this person is seeking?
Right.
In other words, we promise you, you don't feel bad because you think you are displeasing this person, you feel bad because this person has got you focused in opposition to what you want relative to the whole event.
Right, that's a good point.
That's why you feel negative emotion. If you follow the path that this person has proposed to you, then you are not in vibrational alignment with everything that you put into your vortex, and the success that you're seeking is that's what we want you to hear. Yeah. The success that you're seeking is the level playing field of your grid and your vortex. If you've got that in place, you cannot fail.
Okay.
So you want to lovingly say to them, "Oh, I hear you, but I don't worry about that anymore. I've got that covered. This is going really, really well. Everything's right in track. And this is the reason that I know it. This happened, and 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 this happened." And if you've been playing this game for a while, you've got a long list of things that are happening, you see.
Right.
You know that. You know what it's like to be a co-creator with someone who's tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and expecting good things, and what it's like to be a co-creator with someone who's pessimistic and trying to grind it out.
Right.
You see? You're playing in high-stakes games because you are using the energy that creates worlds. And your results are going to be phenomenal, you see. And those who are watching with skepticism will then understand what alignment really is. But you've got to play in order to know that, you see. And you can't play in both games. You can't have one foot in the action world, I'll fill the grid in as best I can, and the other foot in the vibrational world. This is an all or nothing thing, really it is. If you believe in the energy that creates worlds, and you understand that your vortex is full of everything that you want, and you accept this premise that your grid is your point of attraction, that you must bring up to vibrational equivalency with what's in your grid, and you do it with what's in your vortex, and you do it, it's not going to be very long before you know that you are this empowered person. Right. And others will know it too.
Right. Okay.
And if they say, "What in the world are you doing?" your simple answer, you say, "Well, I can give you the short version or the long version. Which do you want?" Well, they always want the short version. I expect good things to happen, and they do. The long version is, it's not easy to expect good things to happen in the midst of good things not happening. So I have to use a very determined mind to hold myself in vibrational alignment with the success that we all want. And I don't let little things that are going wrong be a big deal. I don't make big things out of small things, and everything's small except my vibrational alignment.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I just have one more question, just to help me. When we talk about illness and we talk about pets, how does that... I had a Chihuahua who died of cancer, and I have tremendous guilt about it. And I feel like I listen to your teachings, and I know that obviously we're not responsible for them, but it hit me so hard because I expected different results. But then I know you say that you get what you expect every single time. So it's kind of like I have a disconnect with trying to process. Does that make sense?
Of course. So let's start in a more general place.
Please.
So how long does a Chihuahua live?
It was supposed to be very long, like 18 years.
Let's ask a better question. Are there more Chihuahuas where that one came from?
I'm sure.
Is your Chihuahua an eternal being?
Yes.
Did your Chihuahua tell you that he would live forever?
No.
Did anyone tell you that?
No.
Do you really want an old Chihuahua?
I think it's the illness part that I...
Well, stay with us just a little bit.
Okay.
Do you believe that everyone reemerges into non-physical?
Yes.
Do you believe that death is a bad thing?
No.
Do you believe that the path of least resistance is always available to everyone?
Yes.
Do you believe that the consciousness of animals is different than the consciousness of humans in the sense that they come and go and come and go and come and go?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe that it's possible for you to have a contrasting experience that would cause you to put something in your vortex that would serve you better?
Yes.
Do you believe that your understanding of death is more probable as a result of that exposure to that experience? Do you think that it's more likely or less likely that you will come into alignment with that understanding?
Yes.
Do you think that the people around you are all going to stay in physical form as long as you need them to?
No.
Do you think that they are holding you as their object of attention while they are making the decisions that they are making relative to their mortality or their longevity?
No.
Do you think that it is your responsibility to hold anyone in vibrational alignment with their well-being.
No.
Do you think it's possible for you to understand whether it was something wanted or unwanted that your Chihuahua made a transition to non-physical?